Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today I was gonna go have me in the intro and I'll have me in the outro of the video. This video today is gonna be about what's currently going on with apparently the FBI and DHS and collaborations with video game companies and Discord and things like that. Um, so the collaboration between gaming companies and federal agencies has become a hot topic. The FBI and Department of Homeland Security, DHS, are actively working with social media and gaming platforms to apparently address domestic extremist content. Online gaming communities wield significant influences. Some gamers are suspected in involvement in extremist activities. You know, that sounds like the craziest thing I've ever heard of. So we're going to start labeling people because they play violent video games. So if a person plays Grand Theft Auto, for example, do you think that they're going to go out and rob a person, steal a car, or something like that? If they play Doom, like they've labeled in the past on scenarios, and explicit music and things like that, do you think they're going to go out there and do these crazy things? At the end of the day, why don't you just outlaw drinking soda pop or something? I guess if you're going to go drink a Coca-Cola, you're going to be insane and go off the handles, right? So, um, online gaming communities wield significant influence. Some gamers are suspected of involvement in extreme activities. Yeah, right. That doesn't even make sense. The FBI and DHS share information related to domestic violent extremists with gaming companies, cooperation extending to identify activities, violating terms of service, or promoting extremism. When somebody says something inappropriate online or something because they're just talking smack, right? Um, Controversy and criticism. Gamers and extremers express skepticism about the effectiveness of the mechanisms. Privacy, freedom of expression, and the gaming communities are at stake. Consequences for gaming and gaming industry. So imagine your consequence because you enjoy playing a video game is that you're going to be on a terrorist watch list because you play the video game Doom and you're going around with a chainsaw sawing demons up, or you play Grand Theft Auto and you jack cars. But you don't do this kind of stuff in real life, and you're not ever going to want to do that in real life either. And if somebody thinks something like that, I don't even know how ignorant they were. So, um, I'm going to get off the script on here. So, at the end of the day, I've been playing video games since I was 3 years old. I'm 39 years old. My very first video game system was an Atari 2600. Then I had a Nintendo Entertainment System. Now I can do all sorts of things with video games. I can mod them. I can make them just look amazing. You know, and I'm becoming a programmer basically. But at the end of the day, you know, just it's a little bit of food for thought. Could you imagine, the next step? They're going to go start putting people on a watch list because they play games. So are they going to start targeting you because you watch a movie like Friday the 13th or something? Or because a person listens to a band like Metallica or Tool or something? You know, when does censorship stop?
Hello and welcome to Unreality Matrix. I'm Mick.
And I'm Dog. Thank you for joining in on today's discussion. We're happy you're here with us.
Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform to stay up to date. Now let's dive into today's discussion. Welcome to today's episode. The digital realm is bustling with news, but today's highlight has to be the burgeoning concern over gaming extremism.
That's right. It's a topic that's been making waves across the internet, raising eyebrows and questions alike about its impact.
Exactly, and there's a lot to unpack here. Gamers, often in the crosshairs of scrutiny, find themselves at the epicenter of a debate that's more complex than it appears.
Well, you see, the concern isn't without merit. There have been instances where games were pointed out as conduits for less than ideal behavior, but it's crucial we tread carefully and not paint the entire community with a broad brush.
I hear you on that. It's about finding the balance. For every claim linking games to extreme behavior, there's a counter-argument advocating the benefits of gaming, from enhancing problem-solving skills to fostering community.
True, but we also can't ignore the data. Studies have shown varied results, which complicates the narrative. It makes one wonder, are we focusing on the right aspects of this discussion?
A valid point. It brings us to the question of narrative. How stories are crafted and told within these virtual worlds can have a profound impact, not just on the players, but on the broader perception of gaming.
Which begs the question, where should the line be drawn? Regulation and censorship are slippery slopes and could stifle creativity and freedom of expression.
It's a fine line indeed. Yet the industry is evolving, with game developers becoming more conscious of the impact their creations have. It's about promoting a culture of responsible gaming and inclusivity.
Responsibility is key, but so is education and awareness. Misunderstandings can lead to unnecessary fear-mongering. We need a dialogue that bridges gaps, not widens them.
Couldn't agree more. As with any form of media, there's a responsibility on both creators and consumers to engage critically and thoughtfully.
And let's not forget, gaming is a source of joy, empowerment, and learning for many. It's a world that continually pushes the boundaries of storytelling, art, and technology.
Absolutely. The potential for positive impact is enormous. From educational tools to therapeutic applications, games are proving their worth beyond entertainment.
It's a reminder of the diversity and richness of the gaming world. Yes, there are challenges, but the opportunities and successes far outweigh the negatives.
Well said. This conversation is just the beginning. The digital landscape is ever-changing, and so are the discussions around it. Gaming, with all its facets, continues to be a field ripe for exploration and understanding.
Indeed. And as we navigate these waters, it's crucial to stay informed, open-minded, and most importantly, compassionate towards all viewpoints. The world of gaming is vast and varied, a place where everyone can find a space to belong.
That wraps up today's episode of Unreality Matrix. Thanks for tuning in.
If you enjoyed our conversation, please share our podcast with anyone who might find it as engaging as you do. And don't forget to subscribe to keep listening to more episodes of Unreality Matrix.
Until next time, I'm Mac.
And I'm Dog. Have a great day and stay tuned for more episodes in the near future.
Welcome, fellow digital denizens and keyboard warriors, to another entry in our ongoing saga at the Unreality Matrix. Today, I'm pausing our usual exploration of virtual victories and pixelated paradises to address a more somber topic that's been casting a shadow over our community, the complex relationship between gamers and the FBI. It's no secret that gaming, once a niche hobby, has catapulted into the limelight of mainstream media and, with it, the scrutinizing gaze of law enforcement agencies like the FBI. Headlines have, at times, painted a less than flattering picture of our world, suggesting a correlation between virtual battlegrounds and real-world behavior. But is it fair, or is it a case of mistaken identity? As someone who's spent countless hours in the company of controllers and keyboards, I've witnessed the vast majority of gamers channeling their competitive spirit into healthy rivalry and teamwork. Yet, a few high-profile incidents have led to a narrative that connects gamers with potential extremist behavior. This has resulted in a dilemma where gamers feel the need to defend their hobby against sweeping generalizations. The truth often lies somewhere in the middle. Yes, the anonymity of online interactions can sometimes lead to unsavory behavior.
However, the leap to label gamers broadly as individuals of interest for law enforcement is a bridge too far for many of us. It's essential to seek a balanced narrative, one that recognizes the positive impact of gaming, such as its ability to build communities and foster creativity. It's worth noting that the FBI's engagement with the gaming community isn't solely adversarial. They have a mandate to ensure safety and prevent any form of digital or real-world threat. This means that while they may monitor for potential risks, they are also aware that gaming is a form of entertainment and socialization for millions. What we need is a dialogue, an open channel of communication between law enforcement and the gaming community. Education is vital, both for gamers to understand the signs of when gaming is crossing into dangerous territory, and for the FBI to recognize the overwhelmingly positive aspects of gaming culture. As a creator and an avid gamer, I advocate for a proactive approach. Let's educate ourselves on the importance of online safety and the reality of our digital footprints. At the same time, let's continue to celebrate the stories, the connections, and the joyful escapism that gaming provides. As we look to the future, the relationship between gamers and law enforcement will continue to evolve. The landscape of gaming is vast and varied, and we must adapt swiftly to these changes. The potential for collaboration between the gaming community and law enforcement is immense. Imagine a scenario where game developers work hand in hand with law enforcement, designing games that not only entertain us but also foster safer digital spaces. The role of technology in shaping this relationship cannot be overstated. Evolving technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning could help monitor for potential threats without infringing on personal privacy. They could also aid in detecting and preventing cyber crimes, making our virtual world safer. But technology alone isn't enough. Mutual respect and understanding are paramount in navigating these complex issues. Gamers and the FBI alike need to be aware of each other's perspectives and concerns. Education, communication, and collaboration are key to striking a balance between online safety and the freedom to enjoy our games. Together, we can create a future where gaming is not just fun but also safe and inclusive, where every player can immerse themselves in the world of gaming without fear, and where law enforcement serves as a trusted ally rather than an adversary. This is a future we can all strive for, and it starts with us. Let's continue the dialogue, and let's continue to game on.
Welcome to the Unreality Matrix. I'm Stephen Stacy, and today we're discussing the FBI's surveillance of gamers. Reports indicate the FBI is monitoring gamers for extremist content. While safety is important, privacy concerns arise. Gaming is an escape, a free expression space. Surveillance overreach has historical dangers. Critics argue this could breach privacy and mislabel gamers. The community's diversity makes broad surveillance unjust. As Stephen Stacy, a gamer and advocate for freedom, I stand against invasive tactics. We need security that respects our rights. Stay informed, discuss, and advocate for digital privacy. Join me, Stephen Stacy, next time in Questioning Virtual Reality. Welcome back to the Unreality Matrix. I'm Stephen Stacy, and we're continuing our deep dive into the FBI's surveillance of gamers. The FBI's tactics have sparked a debate on security versus privacy. Is the cost to our freedom worth the price of safety? Gaming communities are built on trust and respect. Invasive monitoring could erode these foundations. Many gamers feel unfairly targeted. The The question is, where do we draw the line? I, Stephen Stacy, believe in protecting our digital rights. It's time to speak up for the values we cherish, engage with policymakers, demand transparency, and protect the integrity of our virtual worlds. Thank you for standing with me, Stephen Stacy, in the Unreality Matrix. Subscribe for updates on this ongoing story.
In closing of this video, I hope everybody enjoyed watching the video. I hope that you could put comments in, the comment section and let me know what you like about the video, if it was informative, whatever.